Russia should panic, as Ukraine is now using German PZH-2000 155mm howitzers. The Panzerhaubitze 2000 howitzer is self-propelled 155mm caliber artillery piece that was manufactured by Krauss-Maffei Wegmann and Rheinmetall for the German Army. In this video, we'll tell you about the design and deployment of the Panzerhaubitze 2000. It is well known for its high rate of fire, as it is capable of firing 3 projectiles in 9 seconds, depending on the heating and state of the barrel. Stay till the end, as we're telling you how the military of Ukraine will defeat Russian forces in eastern Ukraine with the help of German PZH-2000. Deployment. Due to the reliability problems and design effects, Italy, Germany, and the United Kingdom in 1986 agreed to terminate their existing deployment of the PZH-155-1 or SP-70 program and replace 52 caliber barrels with a 39 caliber barrel. A new Joint Ballistics Memorandum of Understanding, or JBMOU, was nearing an agreement. German industry started to develop designs and guns conforming to the JBMOU, out of which Wegmann's design was selected, and they won a contract for 185 units in 1996 that was to be delivered to Germany's Rapid Reaction Force, followed by another 410 for the main force. Wegmann and Krauss-Maffei, the two main German military tracked vehicle designers, merged in 1998 to form KMW. Design. Rheinmetall was tasked to design the 155mm 52 caliber JBMOU compliant rifled gun, which is chromium lined for its entire 8-meter length and includes a muzzle brake on the end. The gun uses a new modular charge system with 6 charges that combine to provide the optimal total charge for the range to the target. Primer is loaded individually with the help of a conveyor belt, whereas the entire loading, laying, and clearing is completely automated. The maximum range of the gun is 30 to 36 kilometers, with the standard DM-121 boat tail round. The range is increased from 40 to 47 kilometers with base bleed rounds, and 67 kilometers with M2005 VLAP-assisted projectiles. In April 2006, a PZH-2000 shot assisted shells, dental VLAP, that cover a distance of 56 kilometers with a maximum range of over 60 kilometers. The gun can also fire the Smart 155 artillery round, which is used by Germany and Greece. Wegmann supplied both the chassis, sharing some components with the Leopard 2 and the turret for the gun. The system has an excellent cross-country performance because of its use in continuous tracks and considerable protection in the case of counterfire. The muzzle velocity of each round is measured with the help of the phased array radar mounted on the turret. Moreover, laying data can be automatically provided via encrypted radio from the battery-fired direction center. KMW developed a lighter and more air-portable version, using the gun in a module fitted to a lighter chassis, known as the artillery gun module. In December 2013, Raytheon and the German Army carried out compatibility tests for the M982 Excalibur extended range guided artillery shell using PZH-2000. 10 Excaliburs were fired at ranges from 9 to 48 kilometers, and the shells hit within 3 meters of their targets, with the average miss distance of 1 meter at 48 kilometers. A PZH-2000 L-52 gun fired a shell to a range of 67 kilometers at the Alkampen test range in South Africa on November 6, 2019. Combat. In August 2006, Fire Support Command of the Royal Netherlands Army used the PZH-2000 for the first time in combat against Taliban targets in Kandahar Province, Afghanistan, in support of Operation Medusa. Later, it was used regularly in support of coalition troops in Uruzgan Province, Afghanistan. It was widely used in the Battle of Kora and was known as the long arm of the ISAF. The gun was criticized by the Dutch in Uruzgan province, as the NBC system designed for use in Europe cannot cope with the high level of dust in Afghanistan. Do you know that these guns were modified with additional armor to protect against mortar rounds? There were reports of problems with the gun. It needed to be in a shade and less firing, and showed a significant cold gun effect necessitating the use of warmers. In June 2010, German ISAF troops had 3 PZH-2000 at their disposal at PRT Kunduz. On July 10, 2010, they were used to provide support for the recovery of a damaged vehicle. This was the first time that the Bundeswehr used heavy artillery in combat. The PZH-2000 proved to be a game-changer during Operation Halmazag in November 2010, when German paratroopers retook the villages of Isakel and Quatlium from the Taliban. If you have reached this far in the video, we would like to thank you. Be sure to subscribe to enjoy more content like this. The armed forces of Ukraine can count on one of the most awaited reinforcements, the PZH-2000 self-propelled howitzers. The Minister of Defense of Germany, Christine Lambrecht, initially spoke about the transfer of the Panzerhaubitze 2000. Berlin announced that it was going to transfer Gepard anti-aircraft guns and train Ukrainian artillerymen to use the PZH 2000 that were to be delivered by Amsterdam. Ukraine has been getting reinforcements from all over the world, and these tanks will help them defend eastern Ukraine. Germany will train the artillerymen with prior experience, and the training will take place in Poland or Germany. In addition to this, the German government is negotiating with the Eastern European countries to supply tanks to Ukraine. Germany could provide these countries with modern tanks and pieces of equipment if they agreed to send Soviet-era equipment to Ukraine. On February 24th, the Russian army invaded Ukraine, and the Russian armored columns encountered effective ambushes by Ukrainian infantry equipped with portable anti-tank weapons in the forests and suburbs of Kyiv. This tactic by the Ukrainian forces proved to be very effective in those conditions. However, the Russian command has concentrated its troops in eastern Ukraine, and this region has a relatively wide and open area. Considering the flat terrain, the Ukrainian infantry with portable missiles cannot defeat the Russian mechanized battalions without the support of artillery. The Ukrainian armed forces are going to need more tanks and mobile artillery to strike at long-range targets without endangering personnel. Therefore, modern PZH 2000 self-propelled artillery units can surely help Ukraine to conduct an effective counteroffensive in the Donbas region. Do you guys think that the Panzerhaubitze 2000 will be able to help outperform the Russian battalion? Do watch our other video on a similar topic, high-speed Russian interceptor that still flies today.